The day the Empire chained an alien princess to my mop cart, I knew mercy had gone extinct. They called it a sentence, not a ceremony. No banners. No crowds. Just the echoing hangar of Station Kepri and the cold hum of gravity plates beneath my boots. I was a janitor, lowest clearance, lowest pay, scrubbing the galaxy's stains while emperors argued over stars. And that morning, they told me I was being rewarded. She stood there under armed guard, massive and luminous, her skin a soft opalescent blue that caught the light like dawn on ice. Her weight was impossible to ignore, folds of regal flesh draped in ceremonial silks now torn and stained. Her crown lay broken at her feet. Her name, spoken with contempt, was Seralith of House Vera, third moon princess of the Aurelian Reach. The officer didn't look at her when he spoke. He looked at me. "Take her," he said. "Clean with her. Feed her. Keep her alive. Or don't. It's your problem now." I opened my mouth to protest. Nothing came out. Because the chains glowed. And the guard smiled. And I realized this wasn't about punishment for her. It was punishment for believing kindness still mattered. But that was only the beginning. Station Kepri orbited a dead world, a mausoleum of treaties and betrayals. The Aurelian Empire prided itself on logic, pure, merciless efficiency. Princess Seralith had failed them. Her crime, whispered through corridors, was indulgence. Excess. Compassion. She had diverted famine rations to fringe colonies. She had felt too much. Among her people, obesity wasn't weakness, it was sacred. A sign of abundance, of a ruler who took the burden of hunger onto herself. But the empire had changed. Thin was obedient. Lean was loyal. Seralith was an embarrassment. So they gave her to me. I wheeled my cart down service corridors that smelled of ozone and bleach. She walked slowly, chains dragging, breath shallow but steady. Her eyes, large, amber, ancient, tracked everything. Not with fear. With grief. "Why you?" she asked, her voice a low resonance that vibrated the metal walls. "Because I clean," I said. "And because I don't matter." She considered that. "Then you are the safest." None of us were prepared for the truth hiding in that sentence. I converted a storage bay into quarters. It was small, but warm. I stole blankets from medical overflow. I requisitioned extra rations by working double shifts and asking no questions. The guards laughed. "You'll quit," they said. "She'll break you." They didn't see what I saw when I brought her food the first night. She waited. Didn't touch a thing until I sat down across from her. Didn't eat until I did. When I finally asked why, she said, "A ruler does not eat alone." I was a janitor. But in that moment, I felt chosen. Every 2 or 3 days, a new humiliation arrived. Inspections. Laughing officers. Children of nobles passing through the station, pointing and snickering. Seralith never flinched. She endured it with a dignity that made their cruelty look small. And then she started asking about me. About Earth. About rain. About why humans sing when they work. I told her about my mother's kitchen, about the way music made the day lighter. She listened like every word mattered. That was when the nightmares began. I'd wake to the sound of her breathing. Ragged, pained. Her body wasn't built for this gravity. Her metabolism was slowing, starving despite the food. Imperial doctors refused to treat her. Natural consequences, they said. I begged. I argued. I threatened to quit. They laughed harder. So I stole. I accessed restricted medbays after hours. I learned alien physiology from outdated manuals. I jury-rigged gravity dampeners. I held her hand through seizures that shook the walls. She squeezed back, careful not to hurt me. "Why do you stay?" she asked once, voice barely a whisper. "Because someone should," I said. What I didn't say was that loving her felt like remembering who I used to be. Halfway through our sentence, the station changed. Supply ships rerouted. Guards doubled. A rumor spread, of a rebellion on the outer rim, of Seralith's supporters gathering strength. The Empire denied everything. But I saw the fear in their eyes. Then came the order that split my life in two. "Transfer the asset," the officer said. "Public execution. Broadcast." Seralith met my gaze. No tears. Just resolve. They will use my body as a lesson, she said. They always do. I wanted to scream. Instead, I smiled. Then we don't let them. What I saw next changed everything. Seralith wasn't just a princess. She was a keystone, a living conduit engineered generations ago to stabilize the Reach's biogrids. Her body stored energy, regulated climate arrays, fed entire worlds through quantum resonance. The Empire had slimmed their rulers for aesthetics, not realizing they were starving the system itself. The famine. The unrest. The dying stars. All symptoms of forgetting why abundance mattered. Her execution would collapse the Reach. I had one chance. I rerouted station power during sanitation cycle. Triggered a fire suppression cascade. Smoke. Alarms. Chaos. I cut her chains with a plasma torch I'd hidden for months. She stood, trembling, magnificent. Human, she said softly. If we do this, there is no return. I took her hand. I'm done returning. We fled through maintenance shafts, gravity shifting wildly. Guards fired. Walls melted. I dragged her when she stumbled. She carried me when I fell. At the hangar, the truth caught up with us. Imperial scientists waited. Smiling. You think you discovered something? They said. We always knew. They had planned to harvest her. Her death wasn't punishment. It was profit. Seralith looked at me then, really looked. I can end this, she said. But it will cost me. I shook my head. Not alone. She placed her palm against my chest. Warm. Steady. Then stay. She activated herself. Light flooded the hangar. Gravity stilled. The station groaned as systems realigned. Across the Reach, dormant arrays woke. Crops regenerated. Atmospheres stabilized. The Empire's control, built on scarcity, shattered in a heartbeat. Seralith collapsed. I caught her. The Empire fell within days. Truth spread faster than fear ever had. Worlds demanded their keystones restored. The old ways returned. Not perfect, but honest. Seralith survived. We left Kepri together. On a quiet moon, we built a home. Not a palace. A place with gardens and rain. Her body healed in its own time. Mine did too. Sometimes, people ask how a janitor earned a princess's love. I tell them the truth. I didn't save her. I stayed. And in a universe that forgot how to care, that was the rarest power of all.